Hello, my name is Tahira. Welcome to my channel. This is like, I don't think this is the first video that I've ever posted, but this is the first like hair video that I've ever posted. So first, let me explain exactly what it is that I'm about to do and why. I am actually getting ready to give myself lock extensions. I'm gonna give myself some raw, raw Indian curly hair lock extensions, just not making locks out of it, but just kind of having a little curl at the end of my locks and really elongating my hair. I miss having long hair. I used to wear braids a lot before I gave myself Microlocs. And I kind of miss having long hair. I mean, I love my hair. I love it. Especially, I just colored it this chocolate brown color a couple weeks ago. It was my way of celebrating my 1 year lockiversary, but it hasn't been my 1 year lockiversary yet. I will give all of those details later on, maybe in a later video, in an update video or something like that. But the reason why I am doing this video, so I'm doing the extensions, but the reason why I'm doing this video is because I was trying to find some information on this site called Private Label. They are a hair distributor. I think that's what you would call them. I don't buy weave often. It's been actually a really long time since I've actually actively been buying Brazilian hair, doing sew-ins and stuff like that. Mostly I just did braids with some queen bee synthetic hair, you know. But because I started looking into lock extensions and things like that, so these are forever extensions. I'm gonna put these in my hair and I don't plan to take them out, you know. They're going to be a part of my head from now on, and then hopefully my hair will just start locking over it. I don't know how that happens because it's like a softer texture, right? I don't know how that texture hair locks, but I wanted to try it, and I'm going to try to post updates on it so that you guys or anybody who's also looking to do a style like this can be able to, you know, follow and see exactly what it looks like to have this happen. I was looking for more information, specifically information on this raw Indian hair from Private Label. So far, so good. I will show you what I'm doing right now. So I bought 3 different bundles. I'm probably only going to end up using 2. They came in different curl patterns, which if you go to their website, they will tell you why that is, and there's 100 videos telling you exactly why that is and how it works. I'm not a weave aficionado, so I cannot explain it. I mean, I can explain what I have looked up in the past last night, but I don't know that you want to rely on that information. Just if you search hard enough on YouTube, you won't search very hard and you will find the information that you're looking for as to why there's different curl patterns, the different colors and things like that. But so far it's been really good quality. I mean, I was kind of scared when I saw this because this doesn't seem like the natural curl. This seems kind of however, you know, the average distributor hair wave, you know. Sometimes stuff will come curly, but for the most part it's you can tell that they had it on their little rack, how it got wavy, you know. And so I got kind of scared. I was like, oh my gosh, is this actually raw hair? And then I wet it. Actually what I did was I dyed it. I dyed the other bundle, and I still have to do this one. I'll explain that in just a moment. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, is this actual? But once I dyed, I did a swatch test, and that's when I saw the actual curl pattern come out. So this right here, what I'm looking at, this is the beautiful packaged looking hair. This is not the curl pattern. Once I wet this and once I dye it and stuff and do all the stuff to it, once you wet it really, then you'll see the actual curl pattern of it. This might be kind of close, but it doesn't curl like this. It's more of a barrel curl. And like I said, I'm using 2. I got the 14-inch and then the 16-inch. And then no, I got 12, 14, and 16-inch bundles. They're all really thick. I don't think I'm going to use the 16-inch bundle. I just kind of have it. I don't know. I also have a travel hair studio, so hopefully these videos will also generate some you know, clients there too. I don't know how far this is gonna get, but explaining a little bit more of what I'm doing today, I'm actually dyeing I'm dyeing the hair, and then after I dye it, I'm gonna do some deep conditioning on it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in, and I'll try to record as much of the installation process as I can. I'll let you guys know the videos that I watched to give me more information about like how to install the extensions, because there's like 100 different ways you can do it. Honestly, I think people just kind of like figure out a way to get the hair to stay in, and like that's their way. I don't know that there is a right or wrong way. There's unhealthy ways that you can do it, and there's ways that preserve your lock a little bit better. But I can't say that there is a right and a wrong way to do the extensions. There's so many different ways that I've seen online. So yeah, so this right here is the 12-inch bundle. Right now I'm dyeing the 14-inch bundle, and then I will give you guys an update on what it looks like. So again, this is the before, and then I will, after I dye that one, I'm trying to do it in like, I feel like it'd be too much for me to, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so I feel like it would be too much for me to try to dye both bundles at the same time. Then also I didn't let you guys see the process, so hopefully I'll also be able to record some of me actually going through the dyeing process and everything like that. Hey, don't judge me if you are somebody who is a professional in weave and raw hair. I know it's raw hair. I paid a pretty penny for it. I won't say how much I paid for it, but I will link the exact hair that I got. I will link it in the description. But yes, I paid a lot of money for it. And yes, I did go to Walmart and buy a box dye to dye this hair. I'm sorry. I didn't mind. I was willing to do that. But everybody, you know, some people might not be willing to do it. Actually, part of me kind of wanted to just keep it raw since I'm keeping it in my hair. But I'm looking up videos on like care routines and things like that, and like try to make sure to keep it moisturized. I actually even bought like a protein treatment, because yes, I know. And like I'll show you guys the colors that I'm gonna be dyeing it and everything too. I will link everything in the description. Sorry if this video is kind of all over the place. Like I said, I don't do these often. This is my first video like this. I don't know if this is something I'm gonna be doing, but I just wanted this kind of information whenever I was looking to do this for my hair. And I thought like, there's got to be someone somewhere in this world who is also looking for this information that they can't find. And so I will make the videos for whoever it is, you know, that's thinking the same way as I did. So yeah, that was the little intro. I know it wasn't very little, but I will go ahead and get back to dyeing the hair, and I'll be right back. Hello again. Before going into all of the step-by-step process of how I dyed the hair, I just wanted to show you guys a like side-by-side view of the hair before I dyed and after. It's one bundle that I dyed and one that I haven't dyed yet. I'll go ahead and show you the swatch test I did. What I was trying to do, so as you can see, my hair is brown, right? It's just not naturally brown. I dyed it a couple weeks ago. But the raw hair comes like 1B natural, sometimes, or kind of a 2. Like I have one that's 1B, and then I have 2 bundles that's 2. The ones I dyed are the 2. That's not like the notated on the order. They all say 1B natural, but it's like that natural brown black hair, right? This is not natural brown black hair. This is probably a number 4. I'm speaking in like I don't know, hair pack hair colors, you know, color chart colors. If you know, you know. Anyways, but I'm trying to dye it up to a 4, and I was trying to do, I'm showing you on a swatch test that I did. Wow, you can't really tell on camera, but I tried to do this like ombre kind of color. So this is the natural, like the natural black color that it comes, right? And I was trying to dye it to this brown color, and then have it some kind of like a honey blonde at the bottom. It didn't really go all the way blonde, but it's lighter. I think you can see it a little bit, right? The black, and then goes down to brown, and then it gets a little bit lighter at the bottom. That's what I was trying to do. That's what I did on the swatch. You can't tell from afar, but the bottom's supposed to be lighter. And so I wanted to show you what it looked like when I did that to the whole bundle. Versus, by the way, is this not the most beautiful curl? Like, that's why I said this like color this like curl pattern that it comes in, it's a wave. I mean, it shows some kind of a curl, but this is not like once you wet it, that's when you see like the color, or the curl pattern, like the actual curl pattern of the person's hair that it came from, as odd as that is, but that's the world we live in, you know. I'm not mad at it. Anyways, but I wanted to show you guys the kind of like, it's not before and after, and it's also not super accurate because this hair is still wet. I wanted to wait till it dried, but I got impatient and I want to hurry up and dye. I want to hurry up and dye the other bundle so that I can hurry up and let it dry and then start installing it in my head. I'm like so excited to try this in my head. Like, this is my first time ever having an experience with raw hair, and I'm just like, everything I hear about it is like, it's so what's up, right? Like, I get to just like treat it like my hair. I can wash it, condition it, it's gonna get frizzy when I go out and things like that. Like, I like that versus, you know, the what you have to like keep changing out either synthetic hair or even sometimes the 100% human hair. Like, I don't know that that would last forever for me, but this one I could probably just keep it in and just like try to take care of it as best I can. Anyways, this isn't super duper accurate because this one is still wet, so when it dries it's gonna be a tad lighter. This was kind of a letdown because whenever I dyed it, I most definitely like went and did the ends like with blonde and then did the brown up here. Like, I did it exactly how I did with the swatch test. For whatever reason it didn't work. I think it's because I was using the same brush. And I think that just the brown was still on my brush, and so it just colored everything brown, which is okay. I mean, it still somewhat matches my hair. I actually think I got it like a shade lighter than my hair, which this part right here, like where it's connected to the weft, what I'm gonna do, basically how I'm gonna do this, I will show you in the tutorial of how I actually put in the extensions. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna cut each of these off the weft, so like this is not gonna still be there, but you can see it's still got that like natural black color up there just because I couldn't get to that part whenever I was trying to dye it, and then it kind of fades into that brown, and so I think that's gonna work when it comes to my hair. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. That's actually pretty close. Not exact. My hair is like a shade darker, but it's pretty close. But I think it's gonna blend well because I'm gonna be putting it on the ends, right? But yeah, so this was the swatch test. This is what each individual like piece will probably curl like, and then this is what it looks like all together. So beautiful. I mean, this is probably the most beautiful hair that I've like ever bought, like since I've ever been buying hair. It hasn't been often. This is my first time ever buying weave, but like this right here, like, I don't know, it behaves like real hair because it is. So I like that. Anyways. So this is what it looks like after I dyed it. It is absolutely beautiful. I won't say that like, oh, it didn't take to the dye. No, I'm pretty sure the blonde didn't get blonde at the bottom just because my application wasn't the best. Pretty sure that one was user error. But aside from that, like, so good. And I mean, this is right after, I mean, it's still drying from whenever I did the like deep condition treatment afterwards. But I mean, it's not crunchy. It's not like stiff, like it's like ready to go. You know, I can't wait for this to dry. If you want to see what it looks like dry, like this is, like I said, this is the swatch test that I did before, whenever it fully dried. I mean, it is so beautiful. It feels still feels soft. You know, I put a little bit of like this like conditioner spray that I made on this one. I really wish that ombre effect happened on this because I think that's so pretty, but it is what it is. This is also really pretty too. But yeah, so stay tuned. I will show you the step-by-step process of how I'm gonna color this one, and then at the very end of the video I'll show you how I'm gonna install all of them, and then I will be coming back every like month or so, if I remember. It might be longer than a month, and give updates on how they're doing, because if my knowledge is correct, I should be able to keep extensions in for quite some time, like a couple months, and so I'll be updating you guys, and yeah.